Legacy Park. So, on an important evening of Championship Rugby League, the Championship round 23 gets underway with the top three all playing in action this evening. Here in South Yorkshire, it's Sheffield against Bradford. 902 mile. Little look there at Bradford's left edge defence because Chris Wellham went through a huge gap there, but the official Ryan Cox has deemed that there was a Bradford player impeded as they tried desperately to tackle Jaden Billy. Bradford now 25 out from the Sheffield line with Zach Fulton. York have just scored right at the start of the second half. Toulouse Olympique 8. York Knights 8 as Bradford now are 20 out here with Holmes. He's got the dancing feet, he's got the dinner jacket, gives it to Blake, and Blake is brought down 10 metres out. This is a very, very good, strong first set of 6 for the Bradford Bulls, and they're 10 out with Lilly giving the ball and scooping it to Logan Bayliss, the Scotland international. The Australian plays the ball, 2 out, last tackle, Keys to Holmes, Holmes pass to Armitage, Armitage in at the corner, a spectacular one-arm put down under defensive pressure from Corey Johnson and Chris Wellham, but it is Guy Armitage who opens the scoring. Despite Luke Hewlett being 17 from 17 on the bounce, kick predictor turned on here. And it's saying 64% for Jordan Lilly. A perfect summer's evening here in the Steel City as Jordan Lilly from the touchline. That one ice cold from Jordan Lilly. It's Sheffield Eagles 0, Bradford Bulls 6 here. 10 out, just the left-hand side of the post. Craven has it now. Mrs. Riley finds Johnson. Lovely ball from Corey Johnson there to Jack Bussey, and Jack Bussey will cross. Bradford having that freshness from the week off, from the base of the scrum. Lilly will drop the shoulder and he will take it in underneath the post. 2 metres out, Guaze wrapping up the former Leeds man. Here goes Holmes to Lawrence, Lawrence to Keys, Keys, lovely ball over the top, and you guessed it, it is that man again. It's Jaden Okinbaugh who scores out wide, in at the corner. He's now scored 10 tries in his last 8 games straight, including 2 against Widnes and Oldham, and he's celebrating that new deal into 2026 in the best form. The sun's starting to fade here. Lilly going into this with the boot. He was 51 from 66. And it's another superb touchline conversion from Jordan Lilly. That could be the difference come the end, but Bradford open up a 2-score lead here. Sheffield Eagles 4, Bradford Bulls 12. If you are just joining us here, we're coming towards the end of the first quarter, 19 minutes gone, and it remains Sheffield 4, Bradford 12, but somehow Armitage has found Gill, and Gill's away and finds Holmes on the outside, and Bradford just like that, early in the tackle count, tackle 2. Guy Armitage took the ball up to halfway, found Gill on the outside, and then it was Gill who drew in Wellham and Marsh, and it's Holmes on the outside, and Tom Holmes crosses. Referee stopping the clock here because Jordan Lilly has taken the full 80 seconds. It's still Toulouse Olympique 8, York 16. In the closing moments of that game, it will be a 16th consecutive win for the York Knights as Jordan Lilly makes it 3 from 3. Another superb touchline conversion from Jordan Lilly. 3 from 3 for Lilly. A perfect 3 from Armitage, Okinbaugh and Holmes. Sheffield Eagles 4, Bradford Bulls 18 here. So if you are just joining us, 22 minutes gone here, 18 to half-time. Sheffield 4, Bradford 18. Eben Skirt goes rampaging forward. He's brought down tackle 1. Now it's going to be Chris Hill who goes down the middle and he goes on the right and he finds Keys, and Keys goes past 1, past 2. Joe Keys finds Hooley. Hooley's brought down 5 metres out underneath the Eagles' post. Bradford are looking very ruthless here at Olympic Legacy Park this evening. Jordan Lilly wins the set restart because the Eagles are all over the young 9, and we're now moving it on the left here with Keys. A chance for G, the former Halifax man, has the door slammed shut by Massimo Tongo. So tackle count resets, reloads. Here goes Eben Skur taking Titus Quasi and Bussy with him underneath the post. 5 metres out, dead set central. They're moving on this right-hand side. Keys to Fulton. Fulton surging over the line, and somehow Zach Fulton has got the ball down for a 4th try in this opening half for the Bradford Bulls. Kick predictor here, 94%. It's at the right-hand side of the post as Jordan Lillick converts another 2 points. It's Sheffield Eagles 4, Bradford Bulls 24. So the Eagles showing a response. Now they're up another halfway with Keys to Hooley. Hooley takes on Craven and Dawson Jones and gets the ball to Blake. And Blake now looks towards the Eagles line and keeps it going further still. Sheffield dropping off tackles, allowing Bradford to play here as Eben Skur ends up with possession for Bradford. 15 metres out, just to the left-hand side of the post. Sheffield 4, Bradford 24 here at Olympic Legacy Park. It's another set restart the Eagles have conceded as Tom Holmes beats 1, beats 2. Can he do it all himself? No, he can't. Massimo Tongo comes in and wraps him up a metre out from the Eagles line, but that will not please Craig Lingard. The Eagles there conceding another set restart late in the day as Keys takes the line on, drops the shoulders, but he is brought down there by Rhys Butterworth. Ball moves on the right-hand side, and that is simple. Well, that's far too easy. Suter straight out of acting half to Luke Cooley, and Luke Cooley crosses try number 5 of the season, and this has been some first half from the Bradford Bulls. Sheffield, as they have done here against York previously, they can go toe-to-toe before that last quarter collapse. Hooley, can he make it 18 on the bounce? Yes, he can. 1 from 1 with a boot this evening, and Bradford hit 30. Sheffield Eagles 4, Bradford Bulls 30. West Yorkshire Radio. Make the game caller Gleddle here as Danny Craven puts boot to ball on the restart. We've got 6 minutes to go to half time, and it's going to be Hooley now to Ronan Michael. Brought down there by Butterworth and Broadbent. Tackle 1, 10 metres out. Suter, now to Fulton, on the 20, tackle 2. Suter once again just upping the ante in terms of the ruck speed as Logan Bayliss breaks clear. This could be more points here for the Bulls. Bayliss up and over halfway. Bayliss finds Holmes on the inside, and Tom Holmes will skip underneath the post. There's only referee Ryan Cox keeping pace, and he points the finger. And it's 6 tries in a barn-burning, blistering first half here in South Yorkshire. Everything is clicking for the Bradford Bulls. This is almost certainly going to be Bradford out to a lead of 32 points here this Friday evening, which Hooley does. Sheffield Eagles 4, Bradford Bulls 36. West Yorkshire Radio, rugbyleague.com, Eagles TV, Bulls TV, back underway via the boot of Danny Craven. Here goes Ronan Michael, the Ireland international. 7 appearances for Ireland since 2018. And the former York Huddersfield man is brought down underneath his own post, 10 metres out. 2 minutes to half-time. Bradford break clear again with G. Oh, look at this from Matty G. He's up and over halfway. Finds Suter on the inside. Suter towards the line. He gives it to Armitage. Bradford go back-to-back. They've gone course to course. They've gone 100 metres from the kick-off, from the restart. That is spectacular, breathtaking, eye-catching rugby league football. Can he make it 20 straight conversions? It's 5 metres in from touch. Hooley, pinpoint accuracy there from the former Leeds Castleford Batley man. And half-time here at Olympic Legacy Park. Don't have the live stats, but it must almost have been 70 to 30. They're going to kick early on tackle number 4 from Corey Johnson because they're penned in deep inside their own half. Hooley takes that one from the 30, and here goes Luke Cooley. Luke Cooley skips past one. He's got Dawson Jones in pursuit. Dawson Jones wraps him up, and he's 20 metres out now from that Sheffield Eagles try line. They're in centre field now with Suter to Holmes, who's on the hat-trick, to G, to Gill. Welcome back, Kieran Gill. Bradford opened the scoring 3 minutes after the interval restart, and it's going from bad to worse here for the Sheffield Eagles. It's Sheffield 4, Bradford 46. As we said, Bradford travelling here in big, large numbers this evening. Hooley. Is this going to be consecutive conversion attempt number 21? It is, you know. Sheffield 4, Bradford 48. A very short turnaround against a refreshed, re-energised Bradford Bulls. The Eagles on the last. That's gone straight down the throat there of Armitage on that far stand side, who floats it to Hooley. Hooley now gives it to Ockimbaugh. Ockimbaug's got that electric pace. He's lost the shorts there as Jaden Ockimbaugh. That's got the female fans excited. He'll have to play the ball and then put the shorts back on, which he does. Hooley goes in and acting half. Now to Blake. Blake's not getting past Gwazi, Butterworth and Matongo. Good defence there from the Eagles, but 3 have been taken out of that defensive line, and Bradford go hunting on that left-hand edge, and they do that with Tom Hobbs. Tom Hobbs to Kieran Gill. Kieran Gill from 30 metres out. It's 2 in 2 minutes for Kieran Gill, and he is dancing behind the post with the Bulls fans. So we mentioned Hooley going into this game. He's converted and made his last 17 opportunities. This to make it 5 from 5 on the night, which would constitute 22 successful conversion attempts, which Hooley does. And it's Sheffield Eagles 4, Bradford Bulls 54. Bradford lead by 50. Incidentally, Bradford-Toulouse games, always the pinnacle, in my unbiased opinion, of any championship season. Almost certainly you feel you might go the distance at Odsal next week. Well, there's still 29 minutes to go here at Olympic Legacy Park. Bradford beating the scoreboard and the clock. West Yorkshire Radio, rugbyleague.com. Bradford finding it a little bit tougher on this set, on the restart here. Sure, Craig Lingard's got the message on and has just shifted a couple of his playing personnel, as Massimo Tongo does well, to stop Logan Bayliss, but here goes Keys, now to Fulton. Once again, Fulton's taken 3 defenders out of that defensive line, and Suter's already doing the arithmetic, and he's realising Bradford have extra men on the left-hand side, and that is where Bradford go. Now it's with Michael to Bayliss, no-look ball to Holmes. Holmes is away, up and over halfway. Holmes shows and goes, and look at this from Tom Holmes, inside to Hooley, and Hooley goes over. Luke Hooley, try number 2 of the evening. It is a procession. Tom Holmes, he did all the hard work there. Hooley supported, drew in Marsh. Pass on the inside to Hooley, who goes around and underneath the post, and this one is blowing out in spectacular fashion here now at Olympic Legacy Park. Well, the kick predictors at 100%. Hooley about to go to 6 from 6, you feel. And 23 consecutive conversion attempts successful. Bradford hit 60 here. 53 minutes gone. Sheffield 4, Bradford 60. 60 points to 4, their lead. It's going to be Titus Gwazi to Martin Riley, and Riley's over. Short ball, short burst. Hooley into touch, 25 out from the Eagles line. We've got people listening in the hot, sunny Caribbean. Well, it's just getting a little bit chilly here at Olympic Legacy Park. Bradford leading by 60 points to 8. Sheffield have done well to stem the try-scoring tide as Lawrence takes tackle number 2. 5 out underneath the post. Hallis has it. Holmes to Keys. Keys back on the inside. Luke Hooley will take the match ball home. Clever, instinctive, intrinsic passing there from Keys to Hooley. It opens up the Eagles' defence. Just looking at the ball, drawing that line. And it is an extra 2 to the Bulls. Sheffield Eagles 8. Bradford Bulls 66. There's 13 minutes to go here. Not many sides will come here and score 11, 12, potentially 13 tries. From the base of the scrum, 20 metres out. Bradford in the mood for more. Holmes, no-look ball to Armitage. And Armitage is defending and swatting those Eagle defenders off. And he's somehow gone past 4 or 5 Eagle defenders to get try number 12 of the evening for the Bulls.